I've had the long hair for 3 years and I've had the bouncy one for about 1 year. Okay, so today I'm going to be revamping them. And the first thing I did was boiled hot water, and I'm going to be using the MGL shampoo. You can actually use any shampoo that you have, any regular shampoo that you have. It can be the one you use for your hair or just anyone at all. I use the Chebe shampoo for my hair, but then when it comes to revamping hairs, I use any other shampoo that is not like costly. And then I put it in the hot water and stirred it up with a bamboo stick, and I'm going to be doing the first one first, so the long one first. And you can see that I am putting the wig into the hot water and making sure that every part of the hair is immersed into the hot water. So that's why I'm using the bamboo stick to press it in so that everything is totally immersed in the hot water. And you can already see that the water has started changing color. Okay, and when I was done, I covered it with a towel and let it sit for about 30 to 45 minutes. And when I came back, girl, just look at the color. Like everything has like totally come out. All the dirt and everything has totally come out. And just look at the dirt that came out from the wig. And I went to the washroom and I rinsed everything out about 3 to 4 times, and I arrived at this. Okay, and you can see that it is totally tangled. It is totally tangled. Every part is tangled, and so it takes a lot of patience to detangle. And to detangle, I just use my fingers first to kind of do a finger detangling, and I just had a lot of patience. I spent about almost an hour detangling the hair. Okay, that's why when you are rinsing it, you should use a very good shampoo, so that it will allow you a very good shampoo and conditioner, so that it will allow your hair to easily come out, so that you can have an easy detangle moment. Okay, and then when I was done, I didn't comb the hair at first. I just used my dryer to blow it out a little to actually ease out the tangles before I went in with my big comb. Okay, so I did it with my fingers. I detangled with my fingers, used the blow dryer to kind of ease it up a bit before I started using the comb, and gently and eventually I arrived at this. And I'm going to be using the olive oil heat protective serum to kind of rub it in the whole of the hair so that it becomes kind of a little moist. The hair is not 100% human hair. For this long one, it is not 100%, so that's why I needed the heat protector. And because I don't have a hot comb, I just used my curler or my curling wand to kind of flatten out the closure. Okay, and to go ahead and do the curls, I just decided to go in section by section so that I achieve the exact look that I am looking for. I got this curler for about 130 Ghana cedis. Yes, but for 130 Ghana cedis from a wig shop on Instagram. It's called Wig Kit Ghana on Instagram. So in case you are looking for a curl like this, you can get it on Wig Kit Ghana on Instagram and you can have it. And I started curling it little by little, and as you can see, the strand has come out well. I'm going to repeat it again. So you take a section, use a small comb to comb the whole hair out, and then you use the clamp to hold the hair and kind of straighten it a bit to have your hair even before you curl it around the wand. And as you can see, when I open the clamp, I am not wrapping the hair all over the clamp. Other styles that you can use to curl your hair is to wrap it all around the clamp, but for when I started, I just opened the clamp and then just wrap the hair around the curler or without the clamp, and then I achieved a curl like this. Okay, and I did the same thing for the entire hair, and I'm going to repeat the same thing over here so that you can see how each of the strands achieve like this. Because I didn't capture the longer ones on, it is literally the same thing, or the same way I curl the shorter parts, which is the closure, is the same way I did for the longer parts. But because the hair at the back is long, it will just draw down. Okay, it won't hang as compared to the one on the closure. Okay, so when you do it like that, it will draw down because obviously it is long. And I arrived at this. Okay, and when I was done, I used my olive oil shine to kind of spray all over the hair to give me a little shine. And quickly, before I show you the results, I'm going to do the bouncy wig. This is what I use for my traditional wedding. It is Peruvian hair, it is bouncy or body wave. And I did the same thing. I immersed it in hot water and shampoo, rinsed it, detangled it, and blow dried it. And then I used my heat protective serum. I didn't apply a lot of heat protective serum on this one because it is 100% human hair. So I applied very little so that it gives me just like something like just a little moisture, so that it allows me to come out with the curls. And over here, I'm basically doing the same thing just as I did with the long hair and curling every part. But because I was going to wear this for a longer time or the next day, I decided to clip it with pins so that the curls come out very, very beautifully. I'm going to repeat the same thing over here. So first off, I went in to straighten it with a clamp, and then I started wrapping the hair around the wand, which is like the one that looks like a barrel. I wrapped it all around, and then I used the clamp to secure it for a while, held it for about 30 seconds. And then when I was done, I realized that it was all heated up. I removed it from the curler and used a bobby pin to kind of pin everything together so that it stays. And then yeah, so that's basically what I did for the entire hair, and that is what I did for all the entire hair. So only a curler will let you arrive at this. If you have a very good straightener and it is small, depending on the size of curl you want, you can buy a big curler wand like this or a smaller one, depending on the size of curls you want and how bouncy you want your curls to come out. So for me, this is the curling wand I have available, so that's why my curls are open and big. And yeah, basically that is how it is. You can explore other curling methods, and again, it depends on your curling wand. And when I reached my closure, I just used a wrapping mousse to kind of give it a little moisture and let the closure flatten to come out more beautifully. And then when I was done, I sectioned it just like I did with the longer one, and for the entire part of my hair I sectioned it, and I used my curler to also flatten out the closure. I'm yet to buy a hot comb, so yes, I'm going to purchase it very, very soon. Do watch out for my next video. I'm going to show you some hair tools that I'm going to be buying, so do stay tuned, and I will bring it up to you with all the prices that I get for each hair tool. Okay. And like I was saying, I sectioned out all the hair into pieces, used my comb to comb it out to be even, and then I used my curling wand to straighten out the section that I had combed out, and I curled it just like I did for all the sections that I did. Okay. And when you are curling, make sure that you don't hurt yourself. I hurt myself when I was curling, so I ended up using a hand glove so that I don't hurt myself anymore. It is very, very hot, and it has temperatures that you can regulate. So if the hair is not 100%, you would want to just keep it at a very low temperature, not too hot, so that you don't burn the hair. But then if it's 100% and the curl is not coming out properly, you can put it at a very high temperature to achieve a very set and bouncy curl. Okay. And when I was done, I loosened out the clamp and I achieved a curl like this. And basically that is what I did for all the hair, all over the hair. Okay, if today is your first time, my name is Juliana Amoateng. I create videos on hair. I do hair tutorials, I do makeup tutorials, and sometimes I just do a sit through talks. But in these days I am concentrating on hair so that I become more consistent. So thank you so much for staying with me. I'm so excited to have you here. And when I was done, I'm starting with this very curly one. So when I was done, I just went to do my makeup, and I took out the pins from all the hair and I just put it on my head. Look how bouncy it is. Look how bouncy it is. I am so mesmerized by how it has turned out to be. I wasn't expecting it to be so chic like this. I think it has turned out very, very well. Let me know what you think in the comment section. So this is like a total 100% revamp. This hair is over 1 year. Yes. And then when I was done, I just went ahead to put on the long hair as well, and I think it has come out very, very, very well as well. This hair is also over 3 years. You can imagine how happy I was when I did this revamp. I'm so happy, and I'm so glad that it came out very, very well. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think it is given? Do you think it has been revamped? Is it 100%? Rate me guys. So thank you so much for staying with me. I'm so glad that you joined. If you are new, thank you so much for your support, and do follow me on all my socials. It is great to have you here. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Bye bye.